I'm a bit excited, I'm a bit up in the air, pumped up, just obsessed, because that's the new word I'm taking in today. It's a word I've always felt, I've always had it in me, obsession, but I've always been ashamed about it for the way I act when I do things. I just get just so focused. People don't always have understanding for that, but my obsession for things, was what has kept me going all these years. I've never actually known what my final outcome is gonna be. I still don't know, but I know I am gonna take it that extra mile. I know I'm gonna just put all my heart into everything I do to just reach that far. And I'm talking about multiple businesses, earning a lot of money. But the money, initially, that was my driving point. I thought, whoa, I'm gonna be so rich. But that's not the thing now. The thing now is that I just know I'm a born entrepreneur. I have to create stuff. I know I just want to do something, build something, help the world by contributing from in here. I don't know. I just know. I've always known that I have it in me, and I am gonna pursue that path. I'm never gonna abandon that. I'm never gonna be a working slave. That is, however, something that could be done to attain skills, to develop contacts, to get a sense of different areas, to get to know what you're good at or whatever. But it's not the end game. It's not for me. For some of you it may be, but I'm just sharing my emotions here, because I was so inspired by a chapter of a book I'm listening to right now. God damn, I'm obsessed. I've always been obsessed. I just never taken it in, been proud of it. I'm always ashamed when I say things. When I'm doing work that aligns with me, taking me towards my goals, I'm always like, I'm doing white lies and avoiding the topic. I'm not proud of what I'm doing, but that's gonna change now, because I'm freaking proud of actually following my heart, doing what I think is right for me. Maybe turning down friends a lot, but I do that because it's just why I'm here. It's what I'm born for. This is my freaking reason for being on this planet, and I'm not gonna throw that away. Hell no. If I do that, I'm not true to myself, and I know I would never be happy if I started to just lay off the being productive, taking me towards my goals. I would be so unhappy, because I wouldn't be true to myself. That's some of the things I'm trying to transmit to you guys, to follow your heart, to do what you want to do, to speak what your mind thinks. I'm not talking about being a rude prick who just ignores everybody else and just go his own or her own way. I'm talking about being true to yourself and express that in a nice manner, because doing all these things, they usually align with being a good person and helping others and just contribute to the world. To me, those things walk hand in hand. Maybe not to everybody, but when I talk of this concept, following your heart and doing what you want to do, for me that is being a good person, because it means contributing to the world, creating something new, doing something good in whatever sense or form or way that may be. I just know if you are actually obsessed about something, working towards something, that is creating an output. Compare that to sitting in front of the TV just binge watching series all the time, eating food. What good does that bring to the planet? Nothing. But if you're out there hustling, doing something, creating something, in my point of view, that is the best thing you can do. Do that. why am I talking about this? Okay, so we're having the challenge of a passion project, and well, you see, I'm grasping for words here. When I presented my theory on starting a passion project, it is based on different kinds of theories and a little bit of how I've been working it, but maybe not in that precise. I've always been working towards a model like that, but I've never done it in detail like that. Taking some of that methodology out and use that, because I know that's how you could do it. It's a good way, because that's what I've been taught with my virtual mentors. Now when I set out this challenge and I put up this format, I sat down. I thought, of course, I have to do what I speak. I have to. This time I sat down to actually do it exactly the way I preached it. Damn, it was quite hard actually. I want to throw myself in there and I go all over the place to do a little bit of that. It was a really good lesson for me to do this. The most important learnings of this week is actually the why part, when I talk about yeah, you should motivate yourself, and some people yeah, go on with it. And that was a little bit of my approach, because yeah, of course I know why I want to do that. But when I sat down to actually create positive associations with the why, trying to take out all the limitations, just go nuts on this, started to wander off in dreamland. And I thought, like, maybe I can create a homepage with the whole system, a simple way, practical ways for people to become better persons. It should be more like a game. It should be fun to play. You can level in different characteristics and abilities, and maybe you have a morning routine program app in my interactive web browser, and it's all very user friendly, and you can at the end of the day put in things you have done. If maybe you did a good deed, you put in that, and you can rate the day, and you level in integrity, or maybe social skill you can level, and you can follow different levels, and you can see yourself grow as a person in different areas depending on how you act, and depending on which challenges you do. Okay, this week I'm going to do this challenge, it means I'm going to level in social skills, and maybe one day this could be such a great system, and just people want to grow, and it will be fun and entertaining. You have a big social forum. Maybe people can put up their own challenges and challenge other people to do their challenge, and they could be moderators for their challenge to give tips. And maybe I started to write, and was so much coming out of me, and the idea just started to grow, and I was just so fired up about it. And then thinking, maybe I can actually have a solid whole business model just out of this. The revenue income would be going out to companies talking, because I do want to help the common man for free. I think that's just something I want to share to the world. That's my contribution, and I can find other ways to make the money come in. But just this thought, boy, it got me fired up. Now I got these big visions, big dreams now, and they're just freaking amazing. I mean, what if that could be true? What if that could be my life? I got the chills just saying it out loud right now. It's just going through this challenge, especially the white thing, and then actually doing. Yeah, it's been great. It's been great. Yeah. When I did the how part, a good way of putting out, starting. Emptying all the thoughts out on how you can do this, all the different things you can do in this project to get you towards your end goal, and then finding those things that actually are important and realizing, okay, I need to start with this thing, picking that out, making a short-term goal out of those objectives and focusing in on them, and then working yourself towards the end goal, constantly putting out short-term deadlines to make the progress measurable and feel that you are getting closer to that, even though the end goal may be far away. Game on, brothers, sisters, because the time to start is now. If there's actually one person out there doing this project, please let me know. Or if you just think it's a stupid layout, when I put up the weekly challenge, how I created that format, that guide, please share that.